Okay, so this is involving with the voice casting within the live action One Piece. So there's a video with Inaki Godoy and the voice actress for Luffy, the Japanese Seiyu for Luffy, which is Tanaka Mayumi. So I believe they're together in one screen. Look at that. Oh, hugs.
We're the
Yep.
cast of One Piece, and
Yep.
we have some exciting news to share with you. I met the one and only Mayumi Tanaka, the original voice of Luffy. We're actually here together for a very specific reason. Mayumi
He's fucking short.
Dude, she's so short. Oh my god.
herself, the
Granted, I don't know how tall he is, but
legend.
Yeah,
she's gonna be
but
really-
still, it's like
Luffy in the One Piece live action.
I don't. Yeah, I can't. Maybe I feel like he's like 6 feet, maybe at most, but
adaptation from Netflix.
I don't know.
That's right.
もう私大興奮でした。素晴らしい。
She kind of sounds like Luffy, like as she's talking. Like it's kind of funny.
グレイト。
it pretty much sounds like that's her like normal voice.
Oh, wait,
Oh.
hold on. He's saying it in Japanese. Hold on.
素晴らしい。素晴らしかった。グレイト。
That's cute.
Of the original
Alright.
actors for Zoro.
Remember like what was it last podcast? How they should open up like how every One Piece, you know, recap and everything,
Uh-huh.
and how he has to. Now I kind of want him to
Do
keep
it.
saying it. That,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be king of the pirates
We have
Like,
the rest of the original
in both English and Japanese.
Yeah.
You know, come on,
Top
just
is Sanji.
We are so excited to have the original Straw Hats from the anime return to voice their
Okay, yeah.
iconic characters.
Inaki and I will be dubbing.
Inaki is 5'6". Holy shit!
Wait, so
You're-
he's 5'6"?
You're an inch shorter than me. I am taller than Luffy. I win. You.
Well, but to be fair, Luffy is pretty short though, because I think he is at most 5'7". Could you actually look that up real quick?
Like actual Luffy height.
Yeah, actual Luffy height. Yeah, I think he is 5'7". At most.
5'8".
5'8". Okay, all right, I was pretty close.
5'7" is Nami. 5'10" is Zoro. 5'9" is Usopp. Big ass motherfucker is Frankie.
Mhm. Isn't Brook like almost 10 feet tall?
Sanji is. Oh, do you want? We should go by time skip.
Oh yeah, go by time skip. Yeah.
Okay, so time skip wise, so retrack.
Okay. All right. Rewind a little bit. Okay.
Luffy is 5'9".
Okay.
Time
5'9". Okay.
Zoro is 5'11". Nami stayed the same.
Ah.
Usopp stayed the same. Sanji is 5'11". Chopper is 2'11", but you know when he goes into his different
Mhm. He
beast
has different
forms,
forms, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right.
Robin is 6'2".
Yeah, she's tall.
Frank is 7'10".
Okay.
Brooke is 9'1".
Okay. So yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jinbei is the tallest motherfucker.
Mm.
9'11". Okay.
Wow.
I'll be like 9'11" height wise or width wise, sir?
Hi, but probably is wide as he is tall. To be fair.
I'll probably go and get punched in the face from that.
Oh.
It's like
Mhm. But yeah,
a fishman punch. I'll be like, oh god.
Inaki is
Vivi-
Yeah. Oh, Vivi? Oh yeah. Because right.
Vivi's 5'7". Really?
Hmm.
And they have Zeus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, kids. We're gonna stop there.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's stop it right there.
Smack.
But
Wait, that's also weird that Carrot's not in this one. I thought she was official. No,
no. She's just the ally.
she should be officially.
Yeah. I mean, there was
In
speculation.
my opinion,
There was speculation.
There's-
Right.
She should be an official member.
I would not be opposed to that. I would not be opposed.
Because to me, it'll be like, someone there also that Tony can talk to.
Yeah, to
And
relate and
they'll-
stuff.
Yeah, to relate and stuff.
Yeah. Right. But seeing him, like, so Inaki is 5'6". Holy shit, she is really short. Because I'm officially 5'10", because I did my physical exam before I started work, the new job. So I'm 5'10". So I'm around Zoro's height pretty much. So yeah.
Damn, there's Todd's my boyfriend. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
I'm trying to look how tall Tanaka san is.
Yeah. She's probably like 4'10" or something.
She's 4'11". You were close.
Oh, I was close. Look at that. See? Dang, man. 4'11", or yeah, 4'11". That's crazy. That's crazy. But
Also, even though she looks in her late 60s,
yeah.
she still has some spry in her. Like,
Oh, she still looks like she's like acting like she's like late 40s or maybe early 50s.
yeah, like
man.
that's the scary. That's a scary thing
I
about
know.
like old Japanese
People, yeah.
like people. He's like,
Mhm.
how old are you? I'm 90. Are you sure?
Yeah, dude.
You're
fucking-
acting like you're in your 50s. Oh, thank you. It's like, no, not thank you.
Yeah.
have the rest of the original.
And of course, along with Tanaka-san, the rest of the Japanese cast will return to voice, their respective
Voice them.
characters. Yep.
Characters Bizarro, Nami, Usopp.
Just like how they did in Cowboy Bebop, right?
Yes,
like
pretty
the
much.
original
That's when the
cats.
anime
Yes.
returned to voice their iconic characters.
Iñaki and
And okay, so for those who are listening, Inaki and I believe Taz Skylar, I think his full name is, will be dubbing Sanji and Luffy, their respective characters, Sanji and Luffy, in Spanish, which is kind of interesting. I didn't know he can speak Spanish. That's kind of interesting.
will be dubbing
I wonder if they couldn't get the Spanish dubbers.
Yeah.
Like,
Dubs or
but
subs.
I guess
Oh man.
please don't bring that war up.
I know.
that war is like, Jesus Christ, don't bring that war
The
back
age-old
up.
question. Oh no, why'd you have to reignite the fire?
It's like, okay, there are some animes, yes, the dubs are better.
Mm-hmm.
There are
Yes.
some animes, yes, the subs are better.
Mhm.
But there are some animes, both are good.
Yeah. No, I definitely can say. What would you say for the dub side of things is better than the sub in your opinion?
Did you want to go like old, like
Any-
90s or any?
Anything.
Brotherhood, Full Metal.
Really? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood dub over sub on that.
The dub is better.
Really?
I love the dub better. Even though, yes, it's Vic as Edward, but
Mhm.
the rest of the cast, I love.
Mm-hmm.
I love Laura Bailey as Lus. I love fucking Travis as Roy Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
It's to me, it's like it feels like the dub. They did their homework
Right. Yeah.
to try and get the same playing field, so to speak, as how the seiyus
Sub
did it.
or- mhm.
And then they kind of like did it in their own way.
I see. Okay. For me, I would say from what I've was able to fully watch, keyword, I would say Cowboy Bebop. I was because Stephen Bloom as Spike Spiegel, like come on, man, it was a match made in heaven. Even I forget Jet Black's voice actor. That was also a good match too. To be fair, I like and now it is to say though I did watch. I believe I watched Cowboy Bebop in dub first, so maybe that might have had to do with it. and then I watched
Yeah.
a bit of it in Japanese after. I never watched the full thing in Japanese, for Cowboy Bebop, but you know, I'm aware of like what Vicious sounds like in Japanese, what Spike sounds in Japanese, blah blah blah. Like, okay, so, but over like,
But
okay,
when it's like when you grew up just listening to like one side of the coin, it kind of sticks with you.
exactly, yeah, it definitely does have an effect.
Like, yeah, like for Dragon Ball, for example, everybody.
Oh yes,
Most of us listening to it in dub, and then when you jump to the Japanese side, you're like, "What the fuck what is Goku's voice? What the hell?"
right. No, I understand that, and because you know, I come from the opposite, which is subs to dub, right? So because I watched Dragon Ball, like with Goku being a kid to being an adult, so I have the sort of, not, I don't want to say proper, but you know, the timeline, right? Like I had the whole
Yeah,
actual timeline.
you see him grow
Yeah,
up.
exactly. I saw him, like I have the context of him growing up and everything, and you know the same.
Which
voice,
again,
yeah.
like a lot of people with jumping into Dragon Ball is like, please watch Dragon Ball first so you
Mhm.
get the whole encompass,
Yes.
and watch, you know, the creator of Dragon Ball forget that Saiyans have fucking tails.
Yeah, it's gosh, that's always very unfortunate that does happen. But whatever.
So, what about the Saiyan tails? The what?
The what? Huh?
Oh.
What?
Oh, I forgot they have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
put it on Broly.
so many characters left behind from the Dragon Ball days, like you know, Launch and then
Yeah, what
Poir, and
would-
yeah.
what would like how would Launch like interact with the Z fighters like right now? Like if she was still around.
Right now, yeah. Because
And
she,
also,
yeah.
would she also have control of her switching?
Oh, the personality stuff, yeah, because she sneezes and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, she sneezes and she fucking goes like,
Go-
"I'm gonna fucking murder you."
Yeah. No, it's definitely weird. Maybe that's just why. Like he just didn't know how to handle her at this point, so he's just like, all right, just make her just disappear. Yeah, just
You are written off into the sunset.
yeah. You are sunsetted. You are sunsetted, and it's
Oh.
it kind of sucks because there was actually something going on with her and Tien Shinhan or Tien.
I remember that. Like he felt things.
there was something going on. It was like initiating, but then it's just like never evolved. Unfortunately, that could have been that could have been the final chapter for Launch. Just be a mom. That's it. Like okay, you know, no matter what
Be
personality.
a very strict, loving mom
Yes.
with guns. With
And it
guns.
would've been
That's how she.
Yeah. No, and it would have been interesting for their son or daughter to kind of like deal with that in their life, like to see how they would fare with it. And then maybe the kid, well, most likely the kid would be like, yeah, my mom changes forms when she sneezes. You know, that's that type of thing.
Well, it'd be so funny, like family gathering and stuff.
Mhm.
Launch switches, fucking going gun hole and shit, and then you just see Chi-Chi and Bulma just fucking ready to just pounce on her, going like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man, and then remember in the Dragon Ball days, right? There were a bunch of like animal people. Like there was a bunch of them. But they're just completely
man.
like pretty much omitted. Like what the fuck? You know?
It's like they became pretty much the myths that they were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then remember if you watched like the tournament saga stuff from the Dragon Ball days, remember like the dragon dude, like Giran, and then you had like the big stinky dude, like like all those like weird fighters, man.
And then it's like also what I wanted to see more,
Mm-hmm.
because again, when you think about like Chi-Chi
Mm.
and her dad, the Ox King,
Mm-hmm.
where the fuck did their fortune go? Shouldn't they be rich? Like
Right.
on a technicality.
Right. There should be like royalty and shit, right? So what happened to that?
To which again, the only person that's fucking like rich is Bulma, but she has a reason.
Yeah, she
Because
has a
she came
corporation. Yeah, it's Capsule
Yeah.
Corp. Yeah. There you go. And then of course, Vegeta and stuff like that. Yeah, but but
Well, she's now married into royalty.
yeah.
So technically, Vegeta is, which again, like we don't see it in the show that I believe he keeps saying that he's still the Prince of All Saiyans. It's like, no, you're married
Yeah.
and your dad's dead. You're technically king now.
Yeah, but there's no, I guess there's no kingdom for him to rule, so he's not a king.
Yeah, there's no, yeah, on a technicality, there's no planet to rule, but I'm gonna bring like Thor, Thor logic, like how Odin said that.
Oh yeah.
Asgard is not a place; it's its people.
Yeah, it's his people.
Yeah, so technically, his kingdom is with, Kakarot's family and
Kakarot and Gohan and I guess anyone else who lives in
has
Universe 7. Universe 7?
Yeah, using Universe 7 and also has the Saiyan bloodline in them.
Right. Yeah.
Even though it is diluted, it's still there.
It's still there, yeah. No, it's same blood is same blood, right? So, but anyways, let's get back on track with dub and sub, right? I mean, cool, like that.
Fuck that question.
Yeah.
Fuck that question. I spit on it.
There is a place for dub and sub, like come on, even, of course, a number of us were like ill dub or ill sub or whatever, right? Whichever way, but they both have their place. I understand that some people like dubs over subs because they don't like reading their way to.
Yeah, they don't like. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why people don't like subs. Like, I don't want to read.
Or people have ADHD and can't focus on the sub, and there's such a bunch of shit going on, and so they just have English voices just to listen, right? That's one less thing to worry about. So it has its applications.
And then it has the application, but then you have those rare moments that the dubbers almost sounds like the seiyus, but their mannerism and delivery is kind of off.
Yeah. There's little nuances. Yeah.
Yeah, like JoJo, for example.
Yeah.
When they doing their battle cry, it's like doing ora ora is easy to do. Doing muda muda, you kind of get tongue twisted a lot
in English, right? It's
But then you have to seiyus doing all that, and then for like some of the arcs in JoJo's, they throw in some Italian in there, and it's like, I see.
That's the thing too with dubs, right? They can actually convey the accents if it's like in the European setting. So
yeah,
for example, I mean, I know this is not anime, but video game, right? Like right now we're playing 16. Like even the Japanese team were like, "Oh, go play in English." Like that's the most recommended thing for audio experience.
Yeah, fucking Yoshi P already said it. Like, we made the lip syncing and the audio to English. You can play Japanese, but this is an English-made game. And it's like,
English.
Thank you, Yoshi.
Yeah.
English. It's like, thank you, Yoshi P, but you didn't have to.
Right.
Because again, like you and I, we're mostly like used to like the lip syncing is to Japanese dub, and then they try to match up the wording.
Yeah, or they have separate lip syncing stuff, and it has to load up the game, and with the different lip syncing. Because that's what 15 did. Yeah, with each language.
A bit, yeah. And that's the thing too. Like, I do not ever want to do lip syncing animation again.
Yeah.
To do a 10-second like talking, and you have a lot of L words or O words, you're like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I stretched them out too much.
Yeah. If it was Japanese anime, it would be a little easier because they just kind of go up and down like this. But for the most part, unless you're doing a anime movie, then you probably have to do like the actual mouth
Yeah,
articulation.
yeah,
thing.
you're doing more articulate mouth movements.
Mhm.
Probably show more teeth to show like the
Yeah.
sound and stuff. But again, you. Yeah, okay, shut up. Don't ever bring that question up again.
I know, yeah. Yeah.
It's like you just want to really like, be Zoro and just like
Mhm.
hit Luffy on the head, like.
No. Yeah, it's
Which again, that gag better be in the show.
本当にありがとう
Buddy, Zoro.
oh yeah.
Just whacks him off the boat. What the hell, Buddy? Zoro.
Yeah. So cool.
I believe in One Piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
I noticed. I was like, why is the Dragon Knight wearing Luffy's outfit? Okay. Very, very interesting response, and it has a lot of likes for some reason. Let me see. I like this the Chad the Giga Chad picture right here with Luffy's hat and everything. Like, I'm sure I take the red pill, but the feeling.
Okay, so let's pretend like this live action actually does well, and they go all the way, like up to time skip. Like, let's say there.
Okay.
How much CGI are they going to use for the giants
Oh, they have to.
and for the mer people, like fucking Shirahoshi? Like, how fucking much CGI are you going to use for Shirahoshi?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, I really believe they're not gonna even like go that far.
I want to say, like, if they are going to show like giants, it's going to be like how they did with Avengers.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Peter
have
Dinklage-
like
Peter Dinklage,
Peter
yeah.
Dinklage, like his regular size, but they're just gonna
Scale them up. Yeah.
like scale him up and not make it look like
Yeah.
like someone fucking didn't know how to use the transform tool on Photoshop and just stretch the fucker out
Yeah.
and hold shift. There you go, kids.
I know.
There's a Photoshop. So hold shift,
Hold shift.
grab the corner, and then bring up.
Yeah. There could be different ways to do it. Like, okay, have like the CGI body be giant, but the face kind of like a face app kind of almost thing, like plopped onto the CGI model almost. Could be one way to do it. But I think they'll probably just scale them up for the most part if they're gonna even.
It's either
incorporate-
it's either gonna scale up or scale down. Like the characters. Are
I think they'll shrink down the giants maybe just to like make it a little easier to work with maybe. Yeah, like because even like Game of Thrones, I think there were giants, right? Like some
They were giants,
but they weren't like huge or anything. They're just kind of just like big.
They weren't huge. They were huge because some were like on stilts and big body, but it was just they were just there to have like a visual representation, and then they blew them up as big as they wanted it to.
Right.
So I get. Do I have hopes for this this adaptation?
Kind
Do
of.
I want it to be better than Cowboy Bebop? Fucking yes, please.
I think it will be, but I think what in my mind is gonna happen with this is just that this live action thing is just gonna be a giant commercial and be like, oh, go watch the manga or read the manga and watch the anime or whatever. I don't. Yeah.
Watch the manga, read the anime. Yeah.
That's what you're doing. Like what most people are doing. Read the anime because subs, right? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I think
unless you're actively learning Japanese, so you can kind of like turn around and you go like, I know what you said.
Yeah. I think for the most part, this live action series is just gonna be a way to just bring in more people to One Piece in the first place, like the actual One Piece, and yeah, I think that's what how Oda-san kind of saw it in his eyes. So that's why he just said yes. Because, like, what does he have to lose, right? Like, even if the live action is shit, it still has attention, and they're gonna.
Yeah, he's still gonna get some sort of revenue. Or,
Yeah. Yeah. He's
not. It's not really free publicity, but it would pretty much like.
Yeah. No. That's...
Hey, if you wanna see these actual characters more, here you go.
Yeah. There you go. He's not. Yeah. He's just giving the rights and permission. It's not like he's losing out on anything really. So, if anything, he was kind of in the right to do it. Pretty much, like it's pretty much optimal for him because again, it is Netflix too doing it. So that's gonna be taking even amplifying that effect even more. So it's gonna blow up. Well, no way, one way or the other, and people are definitely going to check it out after. So again, I don't see this being a fully fledged thing. Like I don't think they're gonna even like go cover like a lot after East Blue. I think it's just there to just like bring attention to the One Piece franchise in general. Yeah. I think this might be a one-off or a two-off, and that's it. Unless it really blows up, then okay, that's great. Great. But if it like gets canceled or that's it, like that's the conclusion, so be it. I still have One Piece to watch, one anime and read the manga, whatever. That's how Oda is kind of looking at it. I feel anyway. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, of course, I'm still gonna check it out, give it a fair assessment, good old college try. I'm gonna review on my channel, and we'll go from there.
Shit.
We'll see. We'll see.